Welcome to AHA Math and Science. In this video, we're going to show you a quick way of converting between two different units of temperature, namely how to convert from degree C to degree Fahrenheit and vice versa. Here's a conversion formula. If here the little c denotes the temperature in Celsius and the little f denotes the temperature in degree Fahrenheit. So if we know the temperature in degrees Celsius, we can multiply this temperature by 9/5 and then add a 32 to it. That's going to be the temperature in degree Fahrenheit. Using this conversion formula, we can easily convert some of these temperatures from C to degree Fahrenheit. For example, 0 degrees C is 32 degrees Fahrenheit, 10 degrees C is 50 F, and 20 degrees C is 68 degrees Fahrenheit. And 30 degrees C is 86 degrees Fahrenheit, 40 degrees C is 104 Fahrenheit. In particular, these two pair numbers are very convenient to use because a lot of our temperatures kind of in this range. So for example, 20 degrees C is 68, and then add another 10 degrees, which is 30 degrees C. You just flip the numbers. 68 becomes what? 86. Very convenient to memorize these two pairs of numbers. Now, what if a number is none of these easy numbers? And then the conversion requires actually plugging the formula into here, the numbers into this equation here, and then do the calculations. That can sometimes be very tedious. So we want to show you a very quick way of converting a temperature in C to Fahrenheit and vice versa. So the trick here is actually to consider the temperature change. So if we have two temperatures in Fahrenheit, F1, F2, we do a change of these two temperatures or a difference of these two temperatures, then we have 9/5 C1 plus 32 minus a similar expression using C2. You can see the 32 cancel out. So we're just left with 9/5 times C1 minus C2. Now this 9/5 is very close to 2, right? It's kind of like 10/5 is going to be 2. So to a very good approximation, we can write F1 minus F2 is roughly 2 times C1 minus C2. This equation will be pretty good, provided that the change in temperature is small. The difference between two temperatures is small. So if you have a small change, then you can use this approximation. So the rule of thumb is change in Fahrenheit is approximately twice the change in Celsius. And using this rule of thumb and the convenient chart we have here, we can now convert temperatures from degree C to degree Fahrenheit in a very efficient way. Let's take a look at example. If we have a temperature that's 27 degrees C, how can we convert it to degree Fahrenheit? Well, we know 27 is very close to 30. So it's actually 3 degrees below 30. So it's 30 minus 3. And we know that from this conversion chart, 30 degrees C is 86 degrees Fahrenheit. When you actually do it in real life, you want to memorize this chart so that you don't need to actually look it up. 30 is 86 Fahrenheit. So we have 86. Now the 3 degrees C in terms Fahrenheit, remember this is a change. This is 3 degrees below 30. So you want to actually use the twice rule. So the change in Fahrenheit is twice of the change in degree C. So that gives us 2 times 3, which is 6. So 86 minus 6 is going to be 80 degrees Fahrenheit. So 27 degrees C equal to 80 degrees Fahrenheit? Well, we can actually do the exact calculations. By plugging in 27 into this conversion formula, we find it should be 80.6 degrees Fahrenheit. But remember, we are using approximation. And this one, we can actually really kind of do it off the top of our head. So the numbers actually agree with each other pretty well. So that's the quick way of converting from degree C to degree Fahrenheit. What if we do the opposite? If we have a temperature in degree Fahrenheit, we want to convert the temperature to degree C. How can we do that? Recall that we just had the twice rule. The change in Fahrenheit is twice the change in degree C. And using this, we can rewrite it. And then you can see that just divide by 2, we have C1 minus C2 is now F1 minus F2 divided by 2. So in other words, the change in degree C is half of the change in Fahrenheit, which is kind of easy to understand given that change in Fahrenheit is bigger than change in C. So change in C is going to be smaller than change in Fahrenheit. So to summarize, the change in degree C is approximately half of the change in degree Fahrenheit. Using this rule of thumb plus the chart at here, these easy numbers, these convenient numbers, we can now convert any temperatures from degree F to degree C. Again, remember that if you look at this chart here, the degree Fahrenheit, usually you get a slightly big numbers. And then the degree C is a small numbers, at least in this temperature range. Right? This is again kind of consistent with this here. The change in C is small and the change in Fahrenheit is what? Bigger. So let's take a look at example. What is the temperature in degree C for 90 degree Fahrenheit? So 90 degree Fahrenheit is very close to 86. It's 4 degree Fahrenheit above 86. And from our conversion chart here, we know 86 degree Fahrenheit is just equal to 30 degree C. So we put a 30 here. And then this 4 degree Fahrenheit is a change. It's 4 degree difference between 90 and 86. So convert this to degree C. Remember, degree C usually get a smaller number, so you're going to divide by 2. So the change in C is half of the change in Fahrenheit. So 4 over 2, that's 2. 30 plus 2, that's 32 degrees C. And what about the exact answer? So plugging in the conversion formula from 90 degree Fahrenheit minus 32, and then times 5 over 9, that gives us a degree C. We get 32.2 degrees C. You can see this calculation is actually pretty tedious. And the difference between our approximate result, which is very quick, it's actually agree with each other very well. The difference between these two numbers, the exact and the approximate result is only 0.2 degrees Celsius, right? So but this takes almost like no time. In a few seconds, if you know this chart and if you know the rule of thumb that change in Fahrenheit is twice of change in C, you can easily convert from this 90 degree Fahrenheit to 32 degrees C just off the top of your head. So I hope you have enjoyed this video and thank you for watching.